Hello there, my Capricorn collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, Cappies. What is up with your energy? Well, the Hangman vibe. Oh, this allows you an overview. But damn Capricorn. Some of you, there's not really a whole lot of wiggle room, which is actually rather, for a lot of you, it's rather fun and interesting. At least that should be maybe your viewpoint on things now. Because you're meant to see, to notice, to understand maybe things that you didn't before. So, not a lot of wiggle room, though. Not a lot of wiggle room. Oh, bless you, Capricorns. There's the Queen of Pentacle vibes. So, what do we got going on here? King of Cups. They're at the King of Pentacles. Oh. This is like the fungibles and the non-fungibles. So some of you, if you look at it from what's reality and what's not, what's worth your time, energy, and attention, and what's just sort of the emotion. Some of you far more grounded and focused decision making than necessarily coming from the emotional space. So with regard to decisions you have to make, this is going to be rather interesting. Not a lot of wiggle room. So it's going to be rather imperative that you do pay attention to the choices and options. There's the Piscean moon. Yeah, some of you, there's still a lot of unknown. So with regard to interpersonal relationships or partnerships, you probably maybe have some trust issues. For some of you, there's a reason for that. So who are you dealing with that's kind of playing in this Piscean moon vibe? There's the Ace of Swords. Yeah, far more analytical than emotional based. This is good work, love, life vibes because, damn. Some of you are calling in the right relationships or partnerships, but you're going to have a few not so great or not so positive relationships or partnerships. There's the Chariot vibe. There's the Queen of Swords. I like this Chariot because this is more, there's not a lot of movement with this. Some of you, this is focusing on your wisdom. I always think Voltaire. Voltaire or Shakespeare with that card. So, Queen of Swords energy, you got the Hierophant, you got the, ooh, the ambiguous androgynous Ten of Cups here. You've got a friend. There's the Knight of Cups. And there's the Knight of Swords. You got like a guidance energy. I don't feel so much religion with the Hierophant card with you, Capricorns, but some of you, this is like the really smart voice of reason. Those of you from a business perspective, this would be the boss that kind of tells you how it is, what it is. Some of you, this allows this growth when it comes to you as well. Those of you, if you're looking for, you got interviews or you're interviewing, sending out your resume or you're reading resumes, depending upon your life. Some of you, this could be dating apps with the King of Cups there and the King of Pentacles. And then you got like the voice of reason. Some of you, you're required to look at things from a completely different perspective anyway. With the Hangman there and the Hierophant, the way you view things in a boss situation is different from the way you view things as an assistant or as a group leader. So some of you, you're like looking at things in a perspective and in a way that other people probably aren't. This might be a little interesting with you as well. So over the Knight of Swords, there's the Tower vibe. And there's the Four of Wands. I'm always drawn to the Five of Diamonds there. That's the Five of Swords energy. So those of you, if you inherited a work group dynamic, or some of you with regard to like the group dynamics, work, love, life vibes here, this makes a difference. So some of you are probably around a bunch of sort of player vibes. But you're having to look at things from a different perspective to overcome that energy. There is stagnant energy, Capricorn. So now is maybe not the time to make that decision. Now maybe isn't the time to switch things up. Not until you get far more clarity. There's the Libra vibe. There's the Six of Wands. Oh, and there's the Nine of Wands. So for fuck's sake, things are still undecided. Some of you with regard to options or opportunities when you're bringing people into whatever sort of option or opportunity you have going on. Those of you, if you inherit a workforce or a group dynamic, especially those of you when it comes to work, maybe you're a manager now or a supervisor. Some of you, if you're starting your own sort of business and you're bringing people in, and if you're dating, this could be simply you're dating, right? Mindfulness. Queen of Pentacles, there's the Aquarius star, there's the Page of Wands, there's the Empress energy. There's a lot of people want to be in your vibe. So take your time and check everything. There's the Three of Pentacles. There's a lot of people that doubted like your capability when it comes to options and opportunities that you have. But that's kind of it's not quite working. So you probably have some negative energy being sent your way, people not really thinking that you're good for this sort of option or opportunity. Those of you definitely in a workplace vibe. If you're replacing a boss, you're going to have people that have allegiance to the old boss before they're going to necessarily be in your energy. Some of you, Lord help you, if you inherit an assistant, manager, Four of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. Some of this has absolutely nothing to do with you. There's the Page of Swords. There you are, Capricorn. You're like the voice of change. You're like the one that changes everything because you're the one that's making the decisions. So for some of you, someone else's happiness depends upon you not really making the smart choices here. So there's a competitive energy on this, but life is competitive for fuck's sake, Capricorn. So, damn. Those of you that's going through a lot, maybe it's a new job, maybe you started dating, or you're out there dating again, or you're bringing on like new options, new opportunities. This is when you need to take the time to kind of fill out the vibes before you start making decisions, right? If you go in somewhere as a new supervisor or a new boss, or you're creating something on your own, taking your time to bring in the right sort of options and opportunities. And you're going to have a lot of opportunists hidden within those choices and options as well. So you get this upgrade because you were very smart. You get this upgrade because you're very good at what you do. But some of you, this is that, take your time. Those of you with the group dynamic, make sure that you're watching, paying attention. Those of you, if something is really important, make sure you follow up. So that way things get, especially those of you that are like changing the whole dynamics of something, just to make sure that everything, it's not going to go smoothly. So some of you don't expect like an easy sort of transition into. This is getting comfortable in that energy. There's still a lot you don't know. So some of you don't know, so mindfulness before you try to make a lot of changes or change things up. You're coming in as like the voice of change. You're coming in as like the voice of change. But not everyone's going to like this sort of new you. Some people don't even know you. So those of you, if you're doing something completely new, this definitely changes the dynamics. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. You're coming across some Leo energy. So, especially those of you when it comes to newer options, newer opportunities. Who do you trust and what's the sort of vibe on that? Those of you, if you inherit a workforce or you inherit a group dynamics, those of you that's going in a boss situation, definitely taking your time. Any of you, if you if you inherit an assistant, like an assistant manager, you're going into manage and you inherit as an assistant manager or supervisors. Some of you just mindfulness on that. Take your time before you kind of realize who you can trust, who you can't trust. There's a lot of people that didn't kind of like the idea or option that you were getting, like this upgrade. Ooh. Scorpio vibe. There's the King of Pentacles. There's the Four of Wands. There's the Two of Swords. You pulled Two of Swords. So mindfulness here. You're definitely attracting a lot of attention, but not all that is going to be for positive reasons. Over top of, yeah, the double moon vibes here. Ten of Pentacles. Empress energy. There's the Ace of Swords. There's the Three of Cups. There's the Nine of Cups. You're going to have a lot of people that want to be your ex, or a lot of people that want to be in this sort of energy with you. For some of you, it's to take advantage. So, celebrate your new accomplishments, but don't be so complacent that you're not paying attention to who or what you need to pay attention to. Especially those of you when it comes to a group dynamic, because Lord, you're coming up 10 of Pentacles, so you're far more, some of you Capricorns, you're supposed to be far more forward thinking than just like here in the kind of here and now. You know what I mean? Especially pulling the Hierophant, the Emperor energy. You don't have time for kind of messy vibes. But some of you, there's things you're not going to know. You're going to have to wait till you kind of figure that out. Especially if you inherit a work group. If you're dating, this has anything to do with like dating. Some of you could be getting out there or starting to date. But mindfulness on that. Some of you compartmentalize your life. With the Hierophant there, the Emperor vibe, some of you, you can't be dating in the workplace. You can't be making some of the same decisions and things that you used to do. So it's going to be imperative that you definitely make some smart choices. Over the Nine of Cups, there's the Ten of Wands. Achieving your dreams and goals, but there's still more work to be done. So don't celebrate too soon. Focus on what you need to. Some of you just do, just take your time with something. Just take your time with something. Especially, you're going to have that, the unknown energy. You're going to have that Piscean vibe here. So you're not supposed to know everything. Some of you, there's no way you can. You're just going to have to take your time and kind of get used to the energy. You're pulling good vibes, but not everyone's going to like the fact that you're in this new sort of this new option, these new opportunities with you. Especially those of you that's upgrading. There's a hierarchy to this. There's that competitive energy to this, but life's competitive. Those of you with regard to choices and options. The double Piscean moon, though. I mean, sweet Jesus. Be mindful of who you trust. And that shouldn't overwhelm you. Some of you just take your time. Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, Magician energy, the Fool vibes. Some of you, there's almost like that succubus energy here. So there's going to be a lot of temptation. You have to avoid that temptation. Some of you mindful, if you're in like a work or group dynamic, be mindful of the one that has dated everybody. So, Capricorn. Take your time with something. Some of you, now's not the time to muddy up the energy. So, you get a new job opportunity or you get a new option or opportunity. Don't try to just go in and like try to do everything all at once. Some of you need to take the time to just sit your ass down and sort of figure out the energy. With the double Piscean moon there, you're going to have a lot of people that gladly fake a relationship or partnership just to kind of be in your energy. But you need to look above and beyond that right now. This is really important if you're taking a new job position and you inherit a bunch of sort of work people, right? If you're a supervisor or you're a boss. Some of you can't be doing the same old type of energy. That's how you avoid the Five of Wands. That's how you avoid the Five of Wands. Damn Capricorn. Mindful of the Queen of Cups energy, or those of you that you had the double Pisces vibe. If you pay attention to the astrological signs, mindful of the Pisces energy here. There's a lot of people trying to take advantage of other people. This could be so secondary when it comes to you, Capricorns. So just mindful of that. Because you got a lot of people in that Seven of Cups energy. You got a lot of people that gladly fake a relationship or partnership. Capricorn, for some of you, your exes do pretty good. So take what's yours and leave what's not, right? Whether this is ex-lovers, ex-business partners, ex-whatever the fuck. Some of you, you're above that sort of Six of Wands, Seven of Wands to the Eight of Wands. You're above this sort of energy. Some of you just need to sit your ass down so you're not... there's none of that sort of romantic energy. Definitely be mindful of the one that is friendly with everybody, or the one that creates inappropriate relationships or partnerships. They're like the starfucker energy. They're just attracted to whoever's in the sort of position there with that Aquarius vibe. There's the Four of Swords, and there you are, Capricorn. Just sit your ass the fuck down. Some of you, this is like succubus energy. So, sweet Jesus. Now's not the time for those messy, inappropriate relationships or partnerships, especially when you get that upgrade. A lot of mindfulness there when it comes to that as well. You have the double Pisces vibe. Some of you, you have people taking advantage of other people just to take an advantage or get an advantage. So, if you're focusing more on yourself, that's probably just the smart move to make. Don't try to do everything all at once. Not especially if you don't understand or you're not quite familiar. Especially this is like new energy for you. Mindful of those that just go after like the people in the boss sort of energies. So some of you, you're attracting people that just like the fact that you're in this energy. Don't have shit to do with you. So whether you look good or not, this person will be all up on you just to get the option or the opportunity with you. 7 of Pentacles. Some of you being your ex can be far more lucrative than actually being in a relationship or partnership with you. Some of you mindful if that's how someone looks at their exes. I mean, if someone continually gets out of relationships or partnerships, but they come out of there pretty good. Definitely something to be mindful of. Those of you, especially when it comes to business situations here. Good luck, God bless. Take what's yours, leave what's not. Sit your ass down. Just sit your ass down for a moment. Get comfortable in the energy. You have to be the uncomplicated one. That way you avoid the overly complicated relationships, partnerships, opportunist. Good luck, God bless. Take what's yours and leave what's not. 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Catfishing, ghosting, gaslighting. None of this should overwhelm you. If you're unsure, then just wait. With the double Piscean moon there, there's like, some of you, there's just so much sort of shit talk and just everyone manipulating everyone else to see who can kind of get your attention or not. Mindful if you're dating. And those of you, the propriety of relationships or partnerships with you in your new position. So, ooh. Good luck, God bless, peace, love, and light. Just sit your ass down. This is Sagittarius. We are in Sagittarius season, so you don't really need to do anything right now. Some of you just let that sort of, with the Pisces and the Pisces there, let that energy sort of play its own self out. That'll make a lot of difference. Peace, love, and light. Ring the bell, Capricorn. Good luck, God bless. It's stagnant energy there for a reason. So, take your time. Get comfortable in the energy. Some of you, now's not the time you need to do a whole lot. You just need to be mindful of the choices that you're making. If you inherit a work group, make sure that you're following up, especially if things are important. Because a lot of you, the group dynamics, it doesn't really have anything to do with you, but you're like the new person in the vibe. So some of you just let that energy sort of play itself out. Mindful of the one that always dates the person that gets all the attention. Peace, love, and light, Cappies.